Nisring ba sakan tikun sangsari Meghalaya News 24 channel onar mchaksoa tali khoborang de khobor chitiku July khogruk tariko manswani gita de Meghalaya ni gni gipa winter capital ko turao songna AKHAF ni president achik conscious holistically integrated khrmana chakphani ko nenba winter capital ko turao songna nangchomotani geman khurang onanga ha aru sorkari yani bidingo gisik nangi nina nanginga ne aga nanga ha ya dabiani ko ruta busirangonin dabinga aru yan achik jatrangni jumangba onga winter capital ko Meghalaya ni turao songi banga niknikani ko nambatna chol ba jakhudi ani bonggen dakyong ingon politician Amprin Lingdoni nami tanchigija winter capital ko dabiani bidingo statement onani gemanba president matmangi agananga ha wasanong agija president roster system ko adokona tharaki khamuna rabana sorkari ko didianga ha maniya ko khamuna sengnang rabagin chumode khamna galengpa chadamberangba wamangna kragpa khamrangko mangenchem ani agananga ha mungpan neknikani geman aro chanchina nangnini geman president ni aganani gitade district selection committee o Garo rangko Khasi Hills district rango khamuna rajani bidingo inga Garo mandirang jerangan Khasi Hills o donginga cham wamang DSC ni khamkode Garo Hills soba aro Khasi Hills soba manjainga gemak systeman Garo rangna de mamung chanchiani ko onjainga aro Khasi Hills ode achik rangna mamung policy aro reservation rangba dongja ni agananga ha DSC dengtang mancha district oni ko khamuna ragaponga aro undakyong ingon system rangko achik rangna ba olgro katna nanga uni aganang khwani gitade adok sorkari aro central sorkari ya obosarangni bidingo nami nipul thaye khamko matna khragpa mandena so na nanga ne all Khasi Hills achik federation Shillong ni president Clivester CH marak siagata paragata ha
anga ya dal salni bako ya dengtang macha chingni achik jatni nangchomot kaba khamrangni geman anga nakhandukpa angni chanchane ko muksongane ko dalo aganaknak daska jem chinga dao ya dao achik ngapa organization yasa turao hunger strike ko atinga chem yani geman belongin 100% support khana kita gisko ska maini geman ya winter capital kesa nangchomot kapa chingna second Meghalaya capital nga yani geman chinga turao winter capital ko ona kata nangchomota ya ko chinga belongin 100% support ka aro ya ko chuso katna kata nangchomota ya ko chuso katchakin chama ngode chinga ya winter capital ni geman chinga achikchat kamak khumungin angrami makhang chiba jakudi angkogen aro chirk angkogen abok angkogen aro chingni movement rangko chama musalbo dontong angkojo andeba menggapan jeng anga yako ndagi angni chingni chanchiani ko ndagi aganatna kata skinga jian chinga all Khasi sachik federation ni kata anga saksa chairman ong imana yako aganatinga ya job reservation roster system yani geman aganatna kata skinga ya roster system belongin nang chomot kapa chomota chinga chikchatna nang chomot kapa ya roster system ko implement khana kata nang chomota ndaba ya implement kha anion effective ong imana makhang china jatna mamung saloba gemata negeri ya job reservation ko onna kata nang chomota ngaba ko chinga nang chomotinga yani geman chinga raken fight khagen chinga jakudiang kogen ndeba roster system ko na implement khana kata nang chomota aro namedake chanchi mane implement khana nang chomota
MGA2 ni spokesperson cabinet minister Dr. M Amprin Lingdoni turako gni giba winter capital na dabiani bidingo kragija giba statement ko nani geman uni tura ona official rang baksa agan grkna reba matung somayo go back Amprin Lingdo ne ukori ang puksina thingkolo mande jinma shruk abok sowaha Meghalaya sorkari achik conscious holistically integrated khrmani dabiengapana mamang chanchiani dongjainga wandaki chief minister Konat Sangmani dengtang organization baksa agan grkangani jaman aganani gitade adok sorkari office memorandum ni gita khamkhagin aru warangko nipul thainade niknikani onggen aneba agananga ha turako Meghalaya dokni winter capital songna mani bidingo chief minister ni aganani gitade Mongsong nga pa nisan de gemek biapuna development ko sukatani onga, aro manderang ko administration baksa sepang batatani ong inga. Wandagi Meghalaya Sorkari, Turao Mini Secretariat ko Tharian baksana, Governor House ko ba ya bilsian machotatna kadungani ko aga nga ha.
I have been following it up on a daily basis. I have been in touch with the Deputy Commissioner, who has been speaking to them on a regular basis. About 3 days back, the Deputy Commissioner had spoken to me saying that they would like to speak to me on the phone and meet me in my next visit to Garo Hills. And then they would be calling off the hunger strike. But that did not happen, which is fine. So I have sent a message across to them that I will be meeting them in my next visit to Garo Hills. That's number one. And as I said, number one, the Deputy Commissioner has been continuously following up. And ADC is present there all the time, and doctors and other officials also are there all the time. So our presence is right there, and we are monitoring the situation very closely. Number two, coming to their concerns, I have made it very, very clear that regarding the roster system, we have taken a decision after deep consultation with all stakeholders, and hence, and that decision was communicated to everybody, including the Archik group also, and they were present in the meeting. They raised concerns, of course, but we clarified those concerns in those meetings, and only after that meeting that we, after taking a consensus from most people, did we go ahead with the OM, and hence for us to go back and now look into it will be very difficult. Number two, regarding the winter capital which they're mentioning, the aspect and the issue of development has always been important to us as an MDA government. And we have also ensured that development is done on a very, very kind of a broad manner, where all regions and areas are kept in mind while we work towards development issues. So if you look at Tura, now we are just starting the mini secretariat out there. Now, mini secretariat is a very big step, and most of the organizations understand the impact of that. And I'm sure that when I sit with the Archik group also, that we will be able to explain to them the impact of a mini secretariat. So the mini secretariat will come up there. There will be large, as I said, investment as well as large administrative reforms taking place out there. And hence we will see overall improvement in the delivery of our schemes and the presence of the administration in a much stronger manner in the coming days and coming years. We have also done very hard work to ensure that the Governor House in Tura is actually complete. So we are almost on the verge of completion. We expect that within a few months, or maximum within this calendar year, which is before December, I'm very sure that we should be able to make that functional also. And apart from that, as I said, many other departments and all, we are strengthening to ensure that overall improvement in administration takes place. So everything is a process, and the process is on. The ultimate goal is always to ensure that development reaches to the people and overall administration gets closer to the people. And whatever ways and means we can find out to do that, the government is exploring and implementing.
West Garo Hills Deputy Commissioner and Chairman District Disaster Management Authority ni Turao Songdongingapa manderangna uyatani gitade kanol chiko dempengpa ba dam ko makarang bangi wai chi thangdogin chimode watte galna nangenani agananga ha dakiong ingon Deputy Commissioner ganol chisamrango dongapa manderanggo simsaki dongsina uyataha wasanong agija manderangko chireng chidare nalla aro culvert rangoni chetle dongsina ba khupathianga ha Meghalaya dogo makhabachirang bangi wagin chumoba adogo bijolirangko nami niknika gride onna mankujainga ne Power Minister 80 mondal agananga ha uni aganani gitade adogo bijolirangko bukotgapa chunga gita manjainga aro bijolirangko ongapa company rangba bangjani asel adogo load shedding dongkhuinga tau debet Meghalaya adog bijoliko manna Bri point bunga million unit onginga aro nangani de dog points ni million unit ranggo salanthio nanginga aganani gitade unit sa umiam stage gthamni khode tharina nanginga Leshka Hydel Power Project khode tharinga aru July August jabo nangachi Leshka Hydel Power Project ni gthamgapa unit kham khana aba chingnok ne monda lagananga ha
sometimes it happens in so that you got to go for the repair. That is exactly happened in the third unit of Leshka. It is not that we are overhauling it, but we are repairing it. but the entire core, rotor, everything got to removed and bring back all those components from the factory of the company and then again reassemble. It takes a long time. Initially they were supposed to give us by the end of October, but somehow we convinced and we asked them to work in 2 or 3 shift so that the work is over. So accordingly we expect that by July end or by August the third unit will start. So we'll also get from that minimum around 80 to 90,000 units.
Chief Minister Konat Kesangma, Bistibar Salo Meghalaya ni bija jale chagapa mandirang baksa, aro sector expert rang baksa, stakeholders meet to Northeastern region ni apiculture ba bija jilani ko thangduat na bak ranga ha. Yo conference ko salgani na wataha, aro ya ko watani muksongani de, Northeast to bija jilna namgapa biya pongani gaman inga, aro menggepende mandirang na kham khae rae chaani chol baksana, samtang tango dongoba burung bolgrum purang na namgani ko rabagapa ba unga. Wanagi Bistibar Salo, Meghalaya Farmers Empowerment Commission aro NECTAR ba Nectar memorandum ko ba soy khagarkanga ha. Sorkari Meghalaya ni agriculture sector ko reba inga ba bisibonga o nambata dengthangani ko rabana jakhu de inga maina Meghalaya ni bija bachirang dengthang manchaga pa ba unga. Meghalaya ni Chief Minister Konat Kesangma ni Niti Ayog report to Bihar ni jaman Meghalaya an khangal batkapa adok ongapani bidengo aganani gitade Meghalaya besi sotpri bongana jaman chakpat kapa adok inga wanagi adoko dengthang niknikani rangko ba chagrong inga aro batanggaman besirangonin wamangya niknikani ko namatna ba jakhude inga dakyong ingon India songo hajalgani chibonga aro hajalgani khogruksa besirangoni khangal cha asyani de adita khomiyanga ha.
I've mentioned this a number of times before that today we are spending much more than what used to be spent many years back in terms of the budget provisions that are there. Our actual expenditures have crossed 17,000 crores, which used to be at 9,000 crores 5 years back. So these are the ways in which we'll be able to bring a change at the grassroots level. Number two, we have to also realize that all these impacts and all these actions that we take needs to be done at the levels of the village, at the rural areas. Farmers need to be helped, and that is why programs like our Focus Plus programs, different mission mode programs that we are doing, be it the apiculture, which I just had a big function today, or many other programs that we're doing. All of these programs are directly impacting the economic condition of the farmers. Now, do they yield immediate results? It's not easy. It takes time. Everything takes time. So, but are we doing the steps necessary? We are. Are we seeing a change? Yes, we are. Will we be able to jump the ranks? We will. But as I said, things take time. We have to, as I said, start off by accepting where we are, what challenges we face, and work towards improving it. But I'm sure that in the next 5 years, you will see a huge improvement in these numbers. We already are seeing the facts. I cannot show it to you. You will not be able to see it because it's a large area of work that we're doing. But if you were to see the kind of different steps being taken, you would be able to understand that the actions being taken are precisely to ensure that these concerns and these issues are addressed. And I'm very confident that in the next 5 years, things will be very different for the state of Meghalaya.
Meghalaya Sorkari, diesel toni khajinani damko bariataha. Meghalaya Cabinet, petrol aro diesel thorangni damko bariatna namnike rachakaha. Dakyong ingon, Chief Minister Konat Kesangmani aganani gitade, gemuk-gemang revenue ko nyaten ba, adok Sorkari thorangni khajina ko sotponga paisaona thangdoatna thikha aha. Meghalaya ro Asamni diesel damrang bewalde thangdoa, wani damrang Guwahatiyo gong sotsku point kolachi gitamu inga, aro Khanapara o gong sotchetpri point kung ska inga. Wandagi adok cabinet, adok ni revenue ni bidungo chanchi, sotponga paisani gita khajinani damko thangdoatna thikha aha.
Was regarding the increase in terms of the rate of tax on diesel. As we are aware that the price of diesel between Meghalaya and Assam as of now is quite high. Guwahati, the rate is 90 rupees 33 paisa, whereas in Khanapara it is 84 rupees 10 paisa. That means a difference of 6 rupees 23 paisa in diesel is there right now between Khanapara and Guwahati. And hence, obviously looking at the overall revenue for the state, we have decided to increase it in a first stage by 50 paisa. And so as I said, we will keep two things in mind. Number one, that there should be a kind of a difference in the rate so that we have a rate advantage between Guwahati market and the Reboy and Khanapara market. And number two, that we will always keep in mind the national average so that the overall rates do not go above the national average. And we have been always maintaining that Meghalaya is as of now maintaining one of the lowest rates of petrol price and diesel price in the country as of now.
Value added tax ko Meghalaya o excise petrol aru diesel na chmungna cabinet July kolgruk tariko somai ko dengthang ataha nakyong ingon Chief Minister ni agana ni gitade VAT ko chmungna jagatam na somai ko doninga aru wandage jasa ko de khomiachok neu yataha.
In terms of the value added tax when it came to excise as well as to petrol and diesel. Basically the decisions that were made, there were multiple decisions made. I'm just combining all of them. The idea being is to streamline the overall collection of the VAT. With this, there is no change in the rate, so there's no impact on the consumer. But small changes like the time within which the concerned business houses should pay the VAT collected to the government as per the collections taken place. So the timings of that have been changed. Earlier, for example, just giving you a small example, earlier, for example, in the petrol pumps, they had a period of 3 months of reconciliation for the VAT. So which means that if the VAT was collected on day 1, they could wait till day 100 to pay the VAT money collected by them already to the government. They would have about 100 days to pay that amount to the government. We have reduced that and we've made it into 30 days. So within a month's time, they have to reconcile, and whatever VAT has been collected, they should submit it to the government exchequer.
Center ni Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana cha anirangko endino nanyo namgaba dakme sokani ko dake chu sokanginga. Northeast ajani FCI merong aro gom ko Northeast ni adoge githamna rabaye oninga. Meghalaya, Tripura aro Mizoram wacha anirangko PDS aro gupan welfare scheme ni gita manswinga. SK Yadav, General Manager FCI NEF region ni agana ni gita de National Food Security Act FCI hadal sigini richachet sottokuni metric ton merong hadal sa richachet kolgruksku metric ton gom miko Meghalaya na oninga. Dali khoborang de yarangsan khoborang ni gaman nambate winners kinch mode Meghalaya news24.com niko phore nagata mangen sakanti ko ni sohanina mathela.